Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will walk you through the 3 common ways to style your Next.js project. We will cover global CSS, CSS modules and Tailwind CSS. I will give you a quick example so you can know how, you can see how each one works in real project. So let's get started. First, start with global CSS. Head over to your project directory. This is the default project. This is the new project I created in Next.js. So you can do the same. So we have the source code inside the source directive. So directive under you have an app. Inside the app we have all the code written. So under this you can see global.css file. So basically what it says, global CSS is the most basic way to style in Next.js. This is the default and comes with the Next.js default starter template. And you place all your common style over here, like all styling related to the typography, colors, and if you have an anchor tag h1 to h6 or something, all the HTML tags styling, you can keep global styling over here to this file. And these styles will get applied everywhere in your project, which make it a great for universal. As global CSS is being imported in the layout.js file, so it will be applied to all the pages. So that's why we can add all our global CSS to this file, global.css. This is the one way of adding the CSS globally. Let me just add few CSS code over here. Yeah, and you can add multiple lines of CSS to this file, and which will be available throughout the website and as well as to all the pages. This is the one way. The next way is CSS modules. The next CSS modules, unlike global CSS, these styles are scoped to a single component. As I said, like a single component. Let me just create a component first. Head over to your source directive, new folder, components, create a folder with the name components, and I would like to create a component name with a button. Create a new file and give it a component file name as button.jsx and export it as a component. Export default function, name it a button, and for now we will return a simple HTML button with a text like click me. Perfect. This is the button we created. What we will do, inside the page.js file we will import that button component, call it button, import it, and yeah, let me open the output and see. We could able to see button now. Perfect. As you can see, the button got rendered to this page, click me. So now to add a scoped styling, as I said, on a component level, we have two approaches. Either we can add, let me go to my editor, either I can add CSS over here. Let me add a utility class btn and give it a button background as a red, and an outline or font size I will give it as 24 pixel semicolon. Yeah, I can utilize this class and put it over here like a class name. If I go to my browser and see, this style got added. And there is one more way, which is CSS module way, how we can utilize it in Next.js or in React. So basically, to utilize it, the concept of CSS module is that it makes the class name unique to that component only. There is no name conflicts will happen. We will see that in practical. Head over to your component directive and create a file, button.module.css. Make sure that the CSS file extension should be .module.css and it should start with a component name, or you can give it any name. Wherever you are importing it, it depends how you are importing it and where you are importing it. Button.module.css. What I will do, I will put this code here over here. Now we have this CSS for this button. What we will do, instead of adding this utility class like this, we will add it in a modular way. First we will import our CSS module styles from /module.css. Now this style object is holding all the utility classes which we define over here. Now copy the styles, and this class name will be dynamic now, styles dot, we will call that btn class over here. And if I do refresh my browser, as you can see, the button got totally changed. We got a different styling now. Now this Next.js give priority to this CSS over the global CSS, module CSS. And if I do inspect, if I go to my console and see the class name is something different. It end with a btn, but prefix with something else, prefix with something random numbers. That makes the button make unique to that individual component, so it is not conflicting with the main CSS. So that's why we create modular CSS in Next.js or in React based projects. So it will be separate CSS for that specific component. It make easy to maintain a large project. And the last we have Tailwind CSS. Now see how to set up a Tailwind CSS in Next.js. First, let me go to the Tailwind CSS site and see the Next.js installation, how we can install Tailwind CSS in our Next.js project. So they have given a guide, they have shared a tutorial with you. You can follow it and follow the command and install Next.js in your project. So install Tailwind CSS, you just need to copy this command and head over to your VS Code and open the terminal and paste it there. Command prompt and paste it. So it will install Tailwind CSS to our project. And let me go back again, and here the next we need to configure post CSS plugin. Let me see whether that's get completed or not. Perfect, Tailwind CSS got added, and we didn't get a file name with the name postcss.config.mjs. Don't worry, if you didn't if this file not available in your project, you can create a new file with this name and paste these configurations over there. Copy it and paste it there. Perfect. Now we have Tailwind CSS added, Tailwind CSS configurations added. Now we need to import it in the global.css file. Copy it and head over to your global.css. If you want to remove everything, you can remove it and paste on import Tailwind CSS. So Tailwind CSS is basically a CSS based framework, CSS utility based framework. It gives us a utility classes, so we don't have to write all the classes or all the CSS by ourselves from scratch. It gives us for that, like all the responsive classes and all the color classes, all the font sizes classes, all are available under this framework. We just need to install and start using it. If you want to explore more, and they have a pretty much good documentation about how to use the classes which is available in this package. You can walk through the documentation and learn it from here. Yeah, Tailwind CSS is now available in our project. What I will do, I will go to my page.js file and I will replace the snippet over here with something else. Let me just remove this component for now, button component, and paste it, and let's see the output. Yeah, perfect. You can see we got Tailwind CSS added, and we can see a light shadow, bordered shadow to our container got added by the Tailwind CSS itself. We have not written any code by ourselves, all got added by this Tailwind CSS utility classes. If I do change the background BG to something called a dark purple, those changes will get affected and the BG class will be available. I think I did some mistake. BG white, it's already there. Let me just remove and see. Yeah, perfect. We have this CSS. We have this CSS in effect. Let me just remove and change the text to white and text gray to white again, because we are keeping a background as a purple, right? So white goes perfect with it. Yeah, this way you can utilize Tailwind CSS utility framework in your Next.js project to make everything very fast. You don't have to write anything from scratch. You just need to start using it in your project. Yeah, these are the 3 most common ways in which you can add CSS styles to your Next.js project. Yeah, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, and if you have any comment, do comment me in the comment section below. And yeah, if you find this helpful, please share with your friends, and yeah, bye.